will it say that I'm live? Maybe. If I'm really, really lucky. Oh my gosh, it says I'm live. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, it... Shush you. Okay, live chat. Done. Done. Now I need to get my pattern. I need my pattern. If I can find my pattern. Is it this one? I think so, but we'll find out shortly. Yes, it's that one. Okay. Intermediate pattern. Intermediate. I'm only a beginner. And they're doing it in chunky. I ain't doing it in chunky. I'm not doing chunky. So what I need are 4 colours. Now I'm going to go through my scrapbox and find something. I'm probably doing this in DK, I'd guess. I need a skin colour, a blue, a light green and a light blue. So, I think I'm going to do this for her tail. I'm going to do this for her hair. But for her skin, I don't have anything skin coloured. Like nothing skin coloured. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, skin colour. I don't know what I'm going to do for skin colour. I'm literally going through my scrap box and what skin colour? There's no such thing as skin colour. We're all different colours. So what am I going to do for skin colour? I don't know. So I've got hair. I have got tail, hair, skin. What do you do with skin colour? What do you do as skin colour? Like, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be more difficult than I want it to be. But it does say intermediate, so I'll show you the colours I'm rejecting because, you know, we need skin colour. We need something that can work as skin colour. Ugh. Wait, oh my gosh, I need to turn my notifications off because stupid here. I've got to turn them off. There we go. Okay. There we go. White, cream, black, blue, green. I mean, that could be a funky skin colour, right? Maybe. I don't know. Purple, blue. Got kind of a... what do you call that? Like a tan, maybe? Maybe? Oh, I meant to budget, sorry. Let me have a look. Green, white, grey, more green, red, purple. I mean, I've got like a lilac, but I think that's going to be good. Hi, Miss Darlene. I'm attempting to find something that I can use as skin colour. That's too yellow. Oh, 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 that's too yellow. I have got, I really want to use my scraps. That's one of the things I'm determined to do with these amigurumis that I'm making. I want to use my scraps. And I need 4 colours right now. Apparently. And I've got 3. I need a skin colour. And I really don't know what to do. I think, honestly, the closest one is that kind of intermediate pattern. Mermaid. Let me scroll that down a little bit. There we go. And it is a mermaid that is in... It's a pattern by Kenzie Davis for Atomic Crochet. Melissa the Mermaid. And it's from a book, 28 Easy Patterns for Chonky Friends. Well, she ain't going to be chonky. She's going to be DKE. But she ain't going to be nothing if I don't find her some skin. Need to give her some skin, bro. Need to give her some skin. So maybe if I do, because her tail needs to be 2 colours, maybe if I do a navy glitzy blue and a royal glitzy blue, do her hair in this one, and then skin, maybe. It's either that or green. There's so much green. I mean, I've got a cream, but it's very bumpy. It'll make it look like she's got acne. Well, this isn't beige. It's kind of a... Oh, that is hard to see in this light, isn't it? It's kind of a... Yeah, like a fawn, which... Whatever colour your skin is, this would be dirty skin. And she's in water, so it shouldn't be that dirty, but I think I have no choice, really. Because if I'm going to use scraps, I can't be that picky. And who says right colour has to be the right colour? Huh? Huh? So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. It better be. It better be okay. And I can't even sit back on my chair because Beanie has acquired my seat. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Now, what colour do we need to start with? I'm not using chunky, so this is going to be interesting. You start with the arms? Really? I don't want to start with the arms because they're stupid and fiddly. Can't we start with the tail? I'm going to start with the tail. Head and body. Bust. Well, where's the tail? Hair cap. Tail. I'm going to have to start with the head and body, aren't I? Ugh. Head and body. Damien. Are we really here for politics? No. Are we here for justification of the world? No. Okay. I would love to sit back. You're not even on my blanket, are you? Little bugger. Okay, we're starting with the body then, if we really have to. Begin by using C1. Why am I using C1? Why am I not using body colour? Bear with me. I've got to work out what the heck I'm doing. That's your life purpose. Well, I think you need to get a life before you get a purpose. Really. Really. I suppose I'm going to have to do it in their order, but I don't see why you'd start with the arms first. I don't want to start with the arms first. Hi, Luke. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay. Now, can I get you further away from me? So you can actually see what's going on. Maybe. Oh, Nightbot. I need to turn you off. Oh, no, I won't. I'll just leave it. Yeah, I don't see starting with the... with the arms, but hey ho. Okay, so you start with a magic ring. Magic ring. Magic ring. And do 6. Yep. 6 single crochet into said ring. I was going to say I haven't even looked if this is English or American terms, but Beans English don't have single crochet. I'm guessing it's American terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't get a stitch marker ready either, did I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to get a stitch marker. You're going to have to bear with me while I go and get a stitch marker. Why am I starting with arms first? That is just such a stupid thing to me. I don't think I've got a stitch marker in my little pot. I think I removed it. I did. And that's not a stitch marker because the thingy's come off. Okay, bear with me a moment while I just go and grab a stitch marker. That's not going to sit there, is it? Nope. No one. Bear with me. Bear with me. Stitch marker ahoy. One has a stitch marker and one still does not have a place to sit. How is she put together? Let's have a look. Assembly. Sew the arms on the body on each side of the bust on 16 and 18. Embroider the nose in between the eyes. Attach your hair cap with the part on the left side. Sew your hair buns 4 stitches apart and sew the tail fins on. And that's that. See, me personally, because I'm an awkward mare, I would probably do the body and then crochet on the arms either side rather than have to sew them on. But you know, I'm an awkward bugger and that's what I do. Okay, So magic ring is now tight. Yes, my love. What? Okay. Well, I'll show you. Look. I'd kind of rather. Wait, look. See this? The reason I can't sit back in my own chair, because there's a fuzz sitting there. She's such an awkward bugger. Anyway, let me go down a little bit so you can actually see. Okay. Well, hello, Miss Auntie. By the look of the thingy, they're kind of what they're calling the head and the body is the tail. The tail is part of the body, which is making no sense to me whatsoever. But let's just get on with it. Right. Oh, now I've gone away from my pattern, haven't I? This will also be interesting because it's going to be obviously way smaller than the pattern is after, because they're using like the big chunky chenille stuff, which I never have, and I'm using DK. Arms, make 2. Yes. So 2 single crochets and then an increase times 2. Okay. Am I even using the right hook? Excuse you. I'm using a 3. Maybe I should use a 4. Maybe that would be better. Well, with me, I think apart from the ghost, everything's been smaller so far. Apart from the ghost has been the right size. But I need a 4 hook, I think. I'm gonna grab a 4. So that's probably Beanie that's gonna help me out. No, not the real cat. Watch your tail, otherwise I'll sit on it, you nana. Oh my gosh. Oh, you moved! Oh, that's so nice of you. Oh, thank you so much. Huh? What? It's you. Oh, if only you'd seen that. Wonder? Don't look. That's you. That's you. Okay. If you want to snuggle up, you can snuggle up. Okay? But don't sit on my wool, please. Okay, we'll try again. Thank you, Miss Auntie. I don't know how it's going at this precise moment. But thank you so much. That's definitely bright and in my face. I can definitely see that. Oh my gosh. You leave one little bit of milk. One little bit of milk. It's gone. Okay, let's start properly. I'm using a 4mm hook now. Pattern calls for a 6, but it's also asking for a chunky yarn, so, but 6 single crochet into the magic ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, Don't blame me if you're sick. Woman. 5 and 6. So close that up again. Woman. Do I have to take everything away from you? Oh my gosh. Jeez. You okay? Do you hate me now? I'm not surprised. Okay. 2 single crochets. You know how awkward it is to change your usual position of crocheting to do it at a table, if that's not your normal place? It is so awkward, rather than being all comfortable and in your place. Two single crochets and then an increase, which is 2 single crochets into the same. And I didn't put my stitch marker in, so I've got no idea where I am. 1 2 1 2. That was the first one. Excusez-moi. Single crochet. What, when you're in a uncomfortable, not your normal? Tomorrow, Thursday. What happens on Thursday? Oh my gosh. I thought you're not meeting till Friday. What happens tomorrow? Oh my gosh, this wool is splitting. Oh, you're going tomorrow? I thought you were going Thursday. Thought you were going Thursday. Okay, and then an increase to finish. So need 2 rows of single crochet into each stitch. Oh, 3 rounds rather. Okay, 3 rounds. I know tomorrow's Thursday, but I thought you were meeting Friday. Thought you were meeting Friday. So I should have 8 stitches. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't get myself a drink either, did I? I didn't do well setting up this live. This is what happens when I do a pop-up live. It pops up before I'm ready. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. One more will be the 8. Okay. So this time, let's count it properly. Let's get that in. Hello, Miss Arrow. Welcome in, my dear. Howdy doody. And, oh no, I can't see. Oh my gosh. Anand as well. Welcome in, Anand. Welcome in. Okay, so we're going to do another round. 8 stitches again. Oops. just started an end. Just started. Got a long way to go. So we'll see what happens. She's going there today. Oh. Oh. Prince Edward Island. I can't see how this is going to be an arm. They're going to look like little stumps. Bless them. But we'll see. You should have bought the pickup. Oh dear. Yeah, but pickup means, oh, I can fit more in there. That's not necessarily a good thing. Not necessarily. Okay, on to the third round of just single crochets. And then we can look at the pattern again and see what is what. But I'll show you what this arm will look like. Had a good day. Been very, very productive so far. Still got a few things to do. This is definitely one of them. This is like, I've got to do this, but it's helping me procrastinate from doing other things. So I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm doing this live, really. I think a lot of people would say it's a bad thing you doing a live. But I need to learn. And the only way you can learn is with practice. And so I must practice. Okay, we're doing one more. One more single crochet. It doesn't matter how old you are. We don't care. As long as you behave yourself, I don't care how old you are. It doesn't need to be known. Okay, so next is fold flat after light stuffing and close. Well, I don't know whether to keep her arms like this or not because it's very, very stumpy. No, but really, I won't guess because I don't care because I'm not a paedophile. We don't do ages. So there we have. Yeah, I know, she's not going to have that hanging out of her arm. But that is an arm. It's going to be like a little stumpy. I don't know if I want her to have a little stumpy arm. Is it going to be really bad if I just do a couple more rounds just to lengthen her stump a little bit? I mean, even in the picture, to be fair, she looks a little bit stumpy. As a child protection officer, and no, it's not fine. Because I'm very well aware of the dangers of the internet, even if you aren't. So I'm going to go one. I'm going to make them longer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh my gosh, this is so fiddly. Whose bright idea was it to do a mermaid? Ah! 7. And you know what? The original mermaid that I was going to do was going to be way more fiddly than this. Way more fiddly. And that was an intermediate pattern as well. I'm going to do one more round. So instead of doing 3 rounds of single crochet for the arms, I'm going to do 5 rounds. So it's only 2 extra, but I wanted to have a little bit more arm. Have a good day, Anand. Enjoy yourself and get your homework done. Okay, nearly. Bye. Okay. No, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, when you haven't got a stitch marker to know where your start is, how do you know where your start is? I'm going to do one more. So I have now got her arm that little bit more. I mean, it's still stumpy for heaven's sake, but it's a little less stumpy, maybe. But I'm going to get some stuff in. I'm going to get some stuff in. So I'm going to use a mix of stuff in this week, because for most of her I can use my scraps. But some of her I'm going to need to use polyfill. So for her arms, I'm pretty certain I can use my scraps. So that's what I'm going to do. You say do the body before the arms. I've just done an arm. I've just finished an arm. Ugh, don't worry, I won't be doing an arm and a leg, but I've just finished one arm. Oops. Didn't stuff that right, did I? Ellie! Welcome in, Miss Ellie. Good morning to you. Oh, the little chucks. Thank you, Miss Ellie. Well, it says to lightly stuff the arms, so I'm just putting a little bit just to fill them out a bit. But it says when lightly stuffed to close, so I'm only lightly stuffing, and then fold to clothes. To clothes, not to clothes. There's Blair. Hi, Blair. Welcome in. What is she doing? Dozy cat. Okay. It's got a little bit of padding, but not loads. And there's a sparkly frog. Hey, sparkly frog. Howdy doody, sparkly frog. Let me double check. Fold flat and 4 single crochet closed. 4 single crochet closed. 1, 2, well that would be 3. So let me come back there a little bit. There's 1. I'll show you as soon as it's finished. Hang on. Oh my gosh, now I can't even get my hook in. Oh my gosh. Done 2. Well, there's going to be sparkles in this as well, if I ever get there. If I ever get there. Oh, it's taken me so long just to do one little arm. One little arm and it's taken forever. But at least I know where I am now. Okay. So I can finish it now. Finish off and leave a 12-inch tail. 12 inches? That's ridiculous. Darlene, do I have to use a 12-inch? Am I using beads? I had thought about putting beads on not her tail, but the fins of her tail. I had thought of it because I'm using sparkly sparkles for her tail. I had thought of putting beads. I don't want to cover her in beads, but I had thought of putting them on her fin or in her hair. But I think on the fin would be a little bit better, maybe. What did it say? I can't even remember what I asked you. What did I ask you? What question did I ask? Oh my gosh. Do beads. I'll do beads. What question did I ask you, darling? Oh, 12-inch tail. Oh, yeah. So it says finish off and leave a 12-inch tail for sewing. Am I doing 12 inches? Really? 12-inch tail on an arm? On an arm? No, good. Don't even tell me 14 inches. I would say maybe 6. Maybe. And that's me. That to me is a long tail. That to me is long. But how... I'll just sit here and swing her arm around. How long a tail would you say, Miss Darlene? I better get a nook. Not a nook. Oh my gosh. Needle. You don't want the arm falling off. Well, no, I don't want the arm falling off, but that's why you should do the body first. Let me finish this one arm, then I'll do the body, and then I'll do the other arm. See, maybe. No, maybe not. 6 should be okay. Okay. I would think 6 would be enormously enough. No, let's finish it off properly. Enormous. Sorry, Bean. Oh my gosh, I whacked her on that table. I don't like the arms. They're so stumpy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Pull that through. So there we have one little, very, very stumpy arm. Very, very, very stumpy. Well, maybe. I mean, this is my amigurumi we're speaking of. Cute doesn't usually come into my amigurumi. Okay, so if I leave the other arm for a bit and I go back to my gut feeling and what Darlene said and go with the body first. So they've got the arms, the hair buns, the tail fin, the hair cap, the head and the body. So I'm going to do the head and the body. So begin by using light blue. Why am I using light blue? Why am I using light blue? Is this because the top of her head is the same colour as her hair? I'm guessing. All looks very, very weird to me. It looks like a flipper fin. See? Let's just hope it looks like an arm when it's actually attached to her. Skepticism. Just a little bit. Can you... What, a picture of the mermaid? I'll send you a picture of the mermaid. Delete. Okay, that's scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Hair cap. Begin by using the light blue. Well, for me, the light blue would be this one, because this is what I'm going to use for her hair. It's a mix of blues. I don't know how much mix there's going to be in such a small space, but this is what I'm using for her hair. And it says to begin with this. Now, I'm not going to be centre pulling, for definitely for not. For definite for not. Okay. It says, round 1, 8 single crochets into the magic ring. So there we have a magic ring, and now we're going to do 8 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, that's not bad because there's already colour change in there, so that's pretty good. I don't think my camera's going to pick that up, but I will show you. No, camera's not going to show you. So here is more of a blue, and then over here is more of a teal, but that just can't be seen in this awful light that I have right now, and I'm not putting a light on until I really have to. So we've got 8 single crochets into the magic ring, and then we're doing 1 single crochet and an increase. Okay. And now is when I really need a drink, and I haven't got one. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need the stitch marker. Oh my gosh, I can't even get my hook through. And I almost forgot I've got to be tightly crocheting. Tight, Khadijah, tight. Tight. So there's my first one. I'm going to put my stitch marker in so I don't lose my place, because I do. And I've already forgotten. 1 and then an increase, yes? Yes, okay. So I've done my 1, my increase, which is 2 single crochets in the same. And then 1, and then 2 single crochets in the same. Oh, I like this colour change. This is good, because this is going to be a proper colour changing hairdo. It's not just going to be like all one-sided, maybe, if I'm lucky, colour. It should change really, really well. So 1, increase, 1, increase, 1. Next one's an increase, okay. She is, I just don't like the stumpy little arms. But we'll see what happens. Okay. A single crochet in each stitch for round 3. So after stitch 1, putting my stitch marker back in so I don't lose my place. 2, 4, 6, 8, I hope she turns out, but you know, beginner amigurumiist, and she's an intermediate, so we will see what happens. 1 increase, 1 increase, 1 increase. Oh, I didn't do an increase where I was supposed to do an increase. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't done an increase for ages, apparently. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to frog this whole round because I don't know what the heck I've done. And now I've taken the stitch marker out, I don't even know, oh my gosh, where the start was. Oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. Single crochet, stitch marker, in. The what size? My eyeballs can't see it. No, you're gonna have to do that one again, darling. The what size is huge? Oh, the yarn size, yeah. Well, this is why I'm saying, you know, I'm doing it in DK. I'm not doing it in chunky chenille stuff. So she's going to be much smaller. Much smaller. One and an increase. One and then an increase. Oh, little birdie turdies. One. Now I know I'm not going to be finishing her this week. If I can do next week, then it'll be next week I finish her, but I want to get a good start, you know. 1 and then an increase. Just single crochet all the way around. Okay. This is gradual. I can do gradual. Gradual I can do. Maybe. Maybe. But I'll show you in a minute the colour change, because colour change is quite good. I put the stitch marker in the wrong stitch. Dozy mooch. So 1, just a single crochet all the way around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, ouch, 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 cramp, 17, and then the last one for this round is 18. Then I'll show you the colours if it shows, hopefully it does. There you go, you can kind of see the colours, just about, and the colour change. So that's 18. And now we're doing 2 single crochets and an increase. 2 single crochets and then an increase. So the first stitch done, marker goes in, two, 3, oh, what am I doing? 3, 2, and then an increase. I nearly got a little bit too ahead of myself. Hello, Miss Lucy. She's a lurking, working gherkin. Shh. Am I counting after each row? Yes. Yes, I am. And then an increase. And then 2. No, you dozy mare. 2 next to each other, not 2 in the same one, because that would be an increase, you nana head. Now we do the increase. Oh. Cramp. Is that an increase? Is that an increase? Oh my gosh. Yes, that's an increase. Okay, I did do an increase. You good girl. Okay. And it just split on me. That's handy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And then do an increase. She's got a big head. Even in DK she's got a big head. That's an increase. And then 2. And with an increase. And then 2. And end on an increase. So far, what I'm guessing is the top of her head. It's like a little beret right now, but this will be the top of her head. Her little noggin. Let's double check how many I've got. Good. Are we doing just standard single crochet now? Yes, we are. Single crochet in each stitch for the next round. Oh, busy road today. Cute. Okay. So I need 24 single crochets all the way around. It's 11, 12, 13. Where are you going? 14, 15, 16, 17. This would be a massive head in chunky, like massive. I might have to recount, but we'll see. 23 and 24. Hi, Miss Mel. We are attempting to make a mermaid. And so far, the mermaid just has a beret and a stump. Beret, stump. Stump, beret. That is what we have so far. Now we're doing 3 single crochets and then an increase. See, now it's getting complicated. Now this is where my brain starts to go, It's an intermediate pattern, Miss Mel. Intermediate, where I am barely a beginner. So I would be amazed if when I finish this it actually looks anything like a mermaid. But I'm practicing for my scarecrow, because when this is done, the next thing is a scarecrow, and that's an intermediate pattern too. So I'm trying to say I can do this. I can. I've just got to take it slowly and make sure I read the pattern. Which, to be fair, most of the time I'm not very good at even reading a pattern, because I'll read the wrong instruction for where I am and be like, well, that doesn't work. And I'll moan and complain and then realise it's the wrong bit that I'm reading, and then be very, very angry with myself. 1, 2, 3. Do the increase. This is a massive head. Like, this has got to be, like, in chunky, she has got to be quite, like, that's got to be her head, at least. She's quite a big bird. Well, big fish, I guess, would be the closer term, really, wouldn't it? There is a lot more to the scarecrow. Well, this is why this is practice for the scarecrow, you see. This is leading me up to the scarecrow. Gotta do the practice. 1, 2 and 3, and then the increase to finish. And then I'm going to have to count this one just to double check. Okay. 29, 30. Mel said hi again. Hello, Mel. Hi, Mel. Hello, Mel. Good morning, Mel. Okay, we're doing single crochets. Oh, look, we're doing single crochets. So round 9, single crochets all the way around. And of course, after my first single crochet, I'm putting my marker back in so I know when my start is. But I can also show you what's going on. So you can see a little bit more colour change, although that's the inside, but we're starting to come down the head a little bit now. So very soon I sense a colour change incoming. And don't be a dork. I have only done colour change in Amigurumi once, I think. And I can't remember how to do the invisible colour change, so I might have to have a quick nosy at that, maybe. Anyway, single crochet all the way around, should be 30. We'll see how many I've got. Oops. Massive head. Okay, over halfway. Ten to go. Six. Ow. Hello, back. 26. 27. 28. Oh, maybe I've only got 29. I'm going to have to count. I might have one less somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh no, I've got 30. I just can't count properly. It's because I don't count out loud. Lose myself. Okay. So this is the last increase for the moment. So we're doing 4 single crochets and then an increase now. 4 and then an increase. How you doing, Miss Auntie? 1. What stitch marker? Oh yeah, and if you want to see the stitch marker I'm using. Here's my little spaceman. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into spaceman. Two, 3, and 4. Increase. 4 single crochets and then an increase. 2. This is massive. She has got to be a really, really, really big mermaid. Like the way they've done theirs, it must be pretty big. Because even this is a little bit too big for my liking. And I'm using flipping DK. I'll do 1, 2, 3, ooh, and 4. And then an increase. And 4, and then an increase. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. I'm going to have to put a light on soon, otherwise I'm going to go blind trying to see what the heck I'm doing. One, 2, 3, 4, and finish with an increase. Now I better double check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh, I'm going to say this out loud and curse myself, but this is actually going properly for once. It's going well. So we have the top of her bonce, as it were. So we're going to do 2 rounds now of just single crochet. 2 full rounds of single crochet only. As in, like, no increasing, no decreasing, just straightforward single crochets all the way around for 2 rounds. One, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5, 6, oh. 9. I've just split my nail. 15. By the way, for those that are in here, if you can still hear me, Woolly Wednesday dropped this morning and it's only open for a week, so you're gonna have to get your skates on. I have no idea how many stitches I've done now. I'm concentrating too much on that flipping broken nail. But yeah, the giveaway is open from now until next Wednesday. And next Wednesday I will draw a winner. And it has glow in the dark stuff. It's not cotton. Was it polyester, I think? But it's glow in the dark, and it actually is a really good glow in the dark yarn. Really good. This head is massive. I don't like it. It's too big. I don't like it. But I am going to have to count my stitches because I stopped counting to talk to you guys. And I'm also going to put that tail through because it is driving me a little bit nutty. And I don't need to be any more nutty than I already am. So I need to bring it through. That's better. That's better. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Jolly good. Jolly good show. What? Okay. Stitch marker comes out. 1 single crochet goes in, stitch marker goes back in, and I'm going to get rid of that nail because it's catching on the yarn. Oh, welcome back, Miss Ellie. Glow in the dark yarn. Yes, in the Woolly Wednesday this week there is a glow in the dark yarn up for grabs, and it's a very, very in your face glow in the dark yarn that actually lasts for a decent amount of time. I did a review on it 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Hello, Miss Sandy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You did miss Beanses because she was here right at the very, very beginning. And I'm kind of glad that she's gone out because she was taking up on my seat and my bum was hurting on the very edge while she was all nice and comfy in my space. Although let's face it, it's all her space really, isn't it? But yes, Woolly Wednesday dropped today for the yarn giveaway, and it's only open for a week this time. So you've got to get in there pretty quick. Pretty nifty. And of course, if nothing's your taste, you can always win it for somebody else. And I can send it to that person if you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, I talk and then I have no idea how many I've done. But I still say this is a massive head. How are the chooks, Ellie? I miss having chickens. I mean, if I had them now, there'd be nothing left anyway because Beanie would have had them. But I grew up with chickens. They were a pain. But now I miss them because now I think, eggs. Not too bad over here. It's been a productive day. Got a few things going on in the background that I need to keep my mind off of. There's been a lot of form filling. But it's been productive. Mr. Drim, hello, hello. Avoiding some rain in your car. Well, I hope it's not raining in your car. Why is it raining in your car? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I take it you've gotten to your destination and you're like, oh, I've got to go out. I've got to get to the next bit. But it's raining. It won't kill you. Water creates life. Especially if you're a massive headed mermaid. apparently. She is massive. I swear this mermaid has got to have a humongous brain. I don't like how big she is. It's just too much. But the good thing is, with her being so big, I can probably fit all of my scraps in her to stuff her. To stuff her? That sounds really bad. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're already soaked? And it's warm? Does that mean you weed yourself? That's a little bit worrying, Jim. Okay, let me count. Hang on. Where am I? Did I do that last stitch? I did do the last stitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. They're doing good. They're my chickens. Yes, we haven't had to buy eggs in a good while. Last year, they continued laying through the winter. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Hey, be nice, I'm Swedish. I don't know what being Swedish has got to do with being nice, but okay. Anyway, where did I get to? 2 rounds in total. Okay, so now we're doing 2 lots of decreasing and then changing colour. So on round 13, 4 single crochets and then a decrease, which will be let me just do a single crochet now to put my marker in. I love these. I wish I'd got more of these little guys because these are so cute. But some of the markers are just unique. I was tempted to buy some and I was like, nope. I told the people they were going to be unique and they're going to be unique. So we're doing, I've done 1. Let me just do my first increase and then I can look at chat again. So there's 4. And then for the decrease, you go in, you pull up, and then you go straight into the next one. Pull up, and then pull through all 3 loops to make 2 into 1. Oh, my beanie hook. It's very, very heavy. That's the bad bit. I love these hooks. These were all obviously personalised, personally made. And the lady that made them for me, I've got 4 or 5. Mecky, Ladybirds, Lisa, Beanie. I've only got the 4. Maybe I've only got the 4. Either way, the ones that this lady made for me, I love them so much. But she doesn't make anymore, which is a bit poop. Miss Vima, good evening to you. Hello, hello. There's absolutely oodles of people on Etsy that make hooks, but it's finding one that will personalise for you. I had quite a few made for members and for people's birthdays that will personalise. Like, as an example, with Ingrid's Inspirations, she's known, or she was known, as the headbanging mermaid. So the lady that made these for me, I asked her to make a mermaid with pink hair in a very light blue sea and a couple of corals and seaweed, but wearing headphones So it's obvious like she was like listening to something. And Ingrid has never used that hook, but if you ever see her, she's got like a shelf about there behind her, and in that shelf she has got her little pot where the headbanging mermaid takes front and centre, but she doesn't want to use it and damage it, so it's in the pot. It's really sweet. I hope she comes back again and makes them again. I think it was just a little bit too much for her, maybe. Making breakfast. What you got for breakfast? When you change colour, when you have your last loop on your hook, that is when you pull your new colour. It's not perfect, but it would be the easy. Well, that's how I do normal colour change. That's how I would do normal colour change, as it were. I was just thinking of doing an invisible one, but after I'd said that, I thought, well, if this is her hair, as it were, if I put the joiny bit at the back, that's where the buns are going to be. So it's going to be hidden anyway, so it wouldn't matter whether I did invisible or not. Bear with me. Okay, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I am where I thought I was. Decrease. Gotta do a decrease. But yeah, there's a way of doing your colour change where instead of it looking like stitches between the two colours, it's a really nice straight line, but it's something about going into one loop only, but I can't remember which loop you got to go into. I think it's in the back loop, I think, but I can't remember. I mean, me and my brain, I remember nothing. There's a fair few changes have happened for sure, but that's life with us all. YouTube and us humans. There's a lot of scary stuff happening. A lot of scary changes. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I wasn't quite ready for a decrease yet. Okay. Nearly there. Nearly there. Decrease. Decrease. And yes, I have read your email, Sandra. That's why I know you're Sandra. I just haven't managed to reply yet. I was supposed to do that today and I put it off. Just like I've just put off counting and now have no idea where I am again. 2, 3, 4, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a decrease. And a 4 and a decrease. And a 4 and a decrease. There we go, decrease. Hi, Miss Cindy Lulu. Welcome in. Thank you for putting them all in one. Appreciate it. Good morning to you. 3. Let me do a 4 and a decrease so I know where I am. This is such a big head. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so massive. Just getting up and around, but leaving you playing. Thank you, miss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we're doing another 4. 4. Oh, and for those who are interested, Etsy has still got 1 week and 2 days left of my Halloween sale. And then it's all done. It's all finished. So you've got 1 week and 2 days left before the sale finishes on the holiday markers. Would help if I specified, really, wouldn't it? So there we go. There's the top and the back of her bonce. Just going to double check things and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30. How am I doing so well today? What is going? It's tablets. It's the tablets. It's got to be the tablets. It has to be the medication. It's got to be. Okay. I'm making potato and egg for breakfast. I've got another 2 hours before it's tea time for me. Although I need a drink before I eat something, really. Leaves for your wreath. Now, what stage are these leaves in? Are they nice and bright and brand new? Are they fully matured? Or are they fall leaves? Autumn leaves. Yeah, Etsy, Sandra, it's linked in the description. And it's the holiday markers. They're in their own section, but the holiday markers and the key rings, I believe. There's a, I can't remember what, is it 15% off? I think it's 15% off until the end of the 31st. Take care, Miss Lucy. Have a good rest of your shift. And we're doing a decrease again, okay? So your next one is 1 single crochet to go in, and then your marker. Get it in, Khadijah, get it in. So 1, 2, and 3, and then a decrease, and then I can look at the chat again. Maybe. Let's get a decrease in that. Decrease. There we go. I didn't know. I knew there was one person who collected them, and she's now off YouTube completely. But anybody else, my brain is just mush these days. My memory is getting so incredibly bad. The brain is less than mush these days. It's pretty dire, really. Three, and then a decrease. So the next round will be the changing of the colour. Not the changing of the guard, the changing of the colour. Not trooping the colour, the changing of the colour. Three, and then a decrease, and then I can look at the chart if there's anything. Oh, Sandra, it's diabolical. It really is. I think if I didn't have fibromyalgia, it wouldn't be quite so bad, but having the brain fog as an almost constant, it's really pathetic, it really is. 2 and 3, and then a decrease. Decrease. Hi, Moon. Welcome in. And I believe it's good morning to you, I think. I think you're over that away. I think. I shouldn't think, it's very, very dangerous. But I'm gonna go with it. We're gonna say you're over yonder, so I'll say good morning to you. Do my decrease to finish. Double check. 24 I should have. This is like a little swimming cap. She's going to be wearing like a swimming cap. This isn't hair, this is a swimming cap. Oh my gosh. So I should have 24. So I'm just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. What is going on? I'm getting my counts right. This is weird. Okay, now we're changing colour. Okay. Changing colour. So I'll need to cut this one. Are you going to let me cut it? I know you're not saying for me to cut it, but... I'm going to cut it. I'm cutting it. You're not telling me not to, but I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. I'll cut it. Too late now. Don't tell me not to cut it, because I'll cut it. I think what I'm going to have to do with her is actually put some safety eyes on, because she's a lot bigger than I'd hoped she'd be. So she's actually big enough to actually put safety eyes on. So I'm going to have to get my cheapy khaki safety eyes and shove them on, I guess. Oh yeah, for sure, Ellie, for sure. For sure. But the good thing is, when there's Amigurumi people in here, like with Darlene in here, for definite, when it's Amigurumi people, they can give me tips and tricks, you know, because this is all practice for me. This is all attempting to get better at this. Attempting. Okay. So now I've got the 2 tails. I'm not talking about Tails and Sonic. With eyelashes, I haven't got eyes with eyelashes. I could embroider a couple of like little wing eyelashes, maybe. I will think about it. That's later on. That won't be today. That'll be later on. I'm so glad you said the yarn room, Mel. As soon as I saw I've taken you all into, I thought, oh gosh, she's taking us to the toilet. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. She's taking us to the yarn room. Which means that her internet's going to be a little bit spotty. Okay, mark the first front loop of round 14. I already have. In the back loop, single crochet in each stitch around. Okay. And what some of you may well disagree with is the tail of the colour that I'm now using. I'm going to be crocheting it in to what I'm crocheting. I'm not going to sew it in, I'm crocheting it in. Okay, okay, okay. Back loop single crochet in each one around. Okay. Can I just tighten that a little bit, please? Because it's a little bit loose. Get my... Right. And I'm going into a back loop only. No, I don't want the colour. I don't want the colour. Get out of the way. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's going to bug me. It's going to bug me. How did you make your egg though? Like, did you make a kartoffeln, or did you do a boiled egg or a poached egg, or did you do scrambled? Like, oh no, actually don't tell me, because I'm gonna get so hungry. My belly is gonna gurgle. Gurgling belly is not a good belly. Oh, hang on a minute, that isn't going to work. I'm going to have to change how my stitch marker is, because otherwise it's going to end up... Hello! How you doing, my love? Yes, my love. Let me move. There you go. So you don't sit on my bits and pieces. There you go. If you want the blanket. Okay, okay, okay. I'll just swap the places. You come up and say hello if you like. Different people. Okay, let me tighten that again. Let me tighten that again. Back loop only. And we're off again. Fleabag. I saw that. Oh my gosh, I can't even go in the back loop now. What is going on? There we go. I will look up in a moment. Just want to get past this fiddly bit. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going to be. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we could. You woke up too early? Oh my gosh, I woke up just after 3 o'clock. And I couldn't get back to sleep again. And just after 5, I thought, I've got to get out of bed. I didn't get out of bed. I ended up watching video reels of cats. Cats and K-pop. A lot of it. And then at 8 o'clock I was like, oh yeah, I better go and get some breakfast for Bean and I. So I was very, very lazy. But yeah, been awake quite early myself too. So I can only hope that tonight I actually get some decent sleep. I don't think I will because I'm too stressed. But one can hope. Fried my potatoes with a pinch of salt and then added egg and scrambled it. So in a sense, like a kartoffeln. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I miss kartoffeln. Although I don't do the salt, but it's been a long time since I had that. Never been able to make it like my grandmother made it. No idea how she did. No good huffing and puffing, miss. What's wrong? Come on. Look, if If you come up, then they can come and say hello. Do you want to say hello to the bean? Come on. Come on. Nice. Don't put your bum on the camera. Don't put your bum on the camera. Is it nice? Is it nice? Is it nice? Is it nice? Don't eat my fingers. You can lick them. Don't eat them. You good? You good? Love you. Love you. You're not Amigurumi, but you're better. You're better than Amigurumi. Nice. Nice. It's nice. You done? You done? Okay. She's happy for another 5 minutes. I don't know where the heck I am now. Oh my gosh, like it's not bad enough when I talk to you guys. Now I get the cat involved. There's bound to be a point where I have no idea where I am. Take care, Miss Sandra. And you too. Two muggy moos. Ugh, one is more than enough for me. More than enough. I can only take so many orders a day. She got all of my love. Well, I think hubby will be a bit annoyed if I said that, but she got most of my love. He'd be annoyed at that as well, but it's the way it is. My bean is here, and she got all of my love right now. When the hubby is here, then he can have some of my love. But not until he's here. Until he's here, I hate him. I hate him. When he's here, I can love him. Did you hear that? Or was that too quiet for you to pick up? That was a little bit nutty. Take care, Moon. Moonpig.com. No, we're not advertising Moonpig. Take care, Mooncrafts. Aww. We get hugged. I'm sure they're for Beanie, really. And maybe a couple of you. Maybe. Maybe. Am I that filthy? Really? You have to clean me off? Cheeky bugger. I'm going to attempt to finish just the head today and then continue with her next week, but I want to get the face done, just so I don't pick it up in a few days and go, what the heck is that, and throw it away, because that's a possibility of me doing that, because it's what I do. no, got to go in the full stitch, full back loop, rather. There we go, it's better. Bear with me. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So we've started doing the skin now, where all of this is her hair. Massive head. Massive head. Massive. Know what? Know what? Know what now? Huh? What? What? Single crochet in each stitch again. Okay. Well, no, it's... Oh. Where's Darlene when you need her? Oh. I'm guessing it's the full stitch now rather than just back loop. So that's what I'm going to do. Going in the full stitch. Full stitch. But yeah, if I can get the head done at least, then I'll be happy. Well, a little bit. Not much. A little bit. What are you doing, Mum? I didn't touch you on your belly. She is really cleaning those germs off. Oh my gosh, I'm getting cramp again. It's almost perfect. It isn't, but it's almost perfect. Ah, Mel's playing with her yarn. She's having a squishing good time. What? Oops. Stitch marker in the way. Right. Now we're back at the start again. Am I just doing one? Yeah. Okay, so now... This makes no sense. It makes no sense. But I'll do the next round, which is round 17, which is 2 single crochets and a decrease. Yes? What have you got planned for today, Miss Cindy? Cindy Delulu? Oh no, wait. 1, 2, now we'll do a decrease. Decrease. Definitely 2 and a decrease, right? Yeah, okay. 2 and a decrease for round 17. Decrease. 2 and a decrease and a 1 and a 2 and a decrease. Cramp, 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 quick, 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 quick. Ah! Ow! Oh, for those that are interested, the subscriber square blanket will either be finished tomorrow or next week at the very latest. It depends how well I do tomorrow with the timing. I'm aiming to finish it tomorrow, but it may be next week at the latest, so it should be finished by the end of October. And then it's all done. That's the one. I don't know where my decreases are. 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2. So this should be a decrease now. Okay, come then up. Come on. Good girl. What? 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 Do what? What? Love you. Love you. You can lay down. It's okay. Can you lay down? I don't know. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. Who knows? You can't have a cuddle yet because I can't do this and do a cuddle at the same time. So you're going to have to either lay down in a nest or just wait. She's kneading the blanket. This is very, very rare for Bean. It's very rare she makes biscuits, but she's making bickies. She's slowly making bickies. You look so cute when you do that. I love her so much. I love her. I love her fuzz off. And now I know I've messed up. I think. I've messed up. I'm not entirely sure. Let me have a look. One, 2, decrease. 1, 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 2, decrease. Oh, that's a decrease. That will be why. Lay down. It's okay. You good? I love her. Okay. Now I'm really confused because so this is the head, apparently. I mean, it looks like a toadstool right now for Mario, but there's the head. And right now it says, stuff the tail and continue stuffing as you go. I'm not making the tail, I'm making the head. Stuff the tail and continue stuffing as you go. And then it's not for another 10 rounds before you put the safety eyes in. So are we going to say that stuff the tail means stuff the head? Is that what we're meaning? Is it just a typo? I'm going to have to treat it like a typo. You make those biscuits. She's finished making biscuits now. We're done making biscuits. Now I smell cheese. We've made cheesy biscuits. Are you eating the cheese? You're eating the cheese. Okay, let's bring you back round. Give us some privacy. So I'm gonna say that it's stuff the head, not the tail. So I'm gonna grab me scraps. And get some scraps in there. Not too many, but just enough to give a little bit of shape. I don't know what shape we're aiming for, but she's got a bumpy noggin. And we've still got this, which I need to sort out. I need to get that sewn in before it gets lost. Where is it? It's there. Oh, I can get that. That's easy enough. That's easy. So yeah, if I just get this head finished, I can call it a day. I can call it a Wednesday. Oh no, that's not right. There we go, that's in now. That can now become a part of the stuffing. Get it stuffed in. Just hope I don't lose the stitch marker, because that's in there somewhere. Got to keep that on top. My little spaceman. Okay. Okay. Next. Welcome in. It's Mario. Do 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 do. No, I'm gonna get told off. Welcome in, Delusion. Okay, next. So we've stuffed the tail, which is actually the head. Now we're going to do a single and then a decrease all the way around. So I've got to make sure I know where my marker is, because I haven't got a second marker with me. I didn't think to get two markers, only got the one. and I need to know where I'm beginning. Let's get all that stuffed in. Get my spaceman out. And we're doing a decrease, right? Yeah, we're doing a decrease. So it's going to start getting quite fiddly. And I don't like fiddly. I haven't got nimble-ish enough fingers. Nimble enough fingers. But we will endeavour. Really hate this. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh, I was supposed to do a decrease there. That was silly. Can you please stop smutting? It's very loud. Just so busy eating the cheese now. Single crochet and a decrease. Oh, wait. What's that? Oh no, that's good. That's the last one. Okay. Would that make what? I've just done singles and a decrease. Now we're doing 12 increases. I'm now doing 12 increases. Wow. Okay. 12 increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. 7, 8. 8, 9, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. 10, ouch. 11, and 12. I don't even think she's had a neck yet, let alone shoulders. And now we're doing 3 single crochet. This is round 20. Hello, Miss Sharon. Hello, hello. So This is round 20 of 29, and we're finishing at 29. So round 20 is 3 single crochets and increase again. I really need something to mark. You're loving yourself a little bit too much there, my dear. Let's put a bit of blue that I probably won't see. But so far, this is what we have so far. You see, it's like a toadstool. This is making me want to play Mario. It's making me want to play Mario. Three and then an increase. Okay, so bear with me a second. Out. Let me just get this through. There's one. Right, let me do my first increase and then I can look at the chat again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fiddly bits. The fiddly bits. I don't like fiddly bits. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. Oh my gosh. Darn it. I can see you. I know. I didn't want to say it out loud because, you know, it might bugger everything up. But yes, I can see you. We can see you. We see you. Just like the Misterons. Beware. Beware. There's my increase. Ugh. Can you hurry up and finish whatever it is you're doing, please? And just relax. Fleabag. Fleabag. Ah. Do I get to see? 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 If she's still going to be a whip next week, you know, you could send her in for the cracking the whips. You know, you could. 3. Now an increase. That was such an Ingrid thing to say, Mel. You really confused me for a moment. I know that's not difficult most of the time, but, you know. One, 2, 3, and an increase. Okay. Okie dokie. No, we didn't end on a increase, which is a little bit worrying. So I have a feeling I am on the wrong stitch count right now. This looks very weird. This looks very, very weird. It just looks like I've got a holy gourd. Okay. How many am I supposed to have? 30. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Nope, I'm missing an increase. I'm missing an increase. So I don't know where I was supposed to do the increase, but one's been added in, so now let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. I need to add another one. I need to add another one. 30. Okay. Single crochet in each stitch for 5 rounds. 5 rounds. 5 rounds. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me put my little markery thingy in. Even though it's not a marker, but it will do for one at the moment. The other one has long been hidden by whatever it is I'm making. You comfy? You're not happy, are you? I see that tail going. I know. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. You and your whip nay-naying. Love you. See, now I don't know how many I've done now, because you put me off my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 21 to go. 18. Okay. Weirdo. I knew you weren't happy because you were whipping. See, they can see you now. So don't stick your bum in there, okay? Okay? No, you huff. No need to huff. Oh my gosh. Can you make your mind up? Nah. You don't know what you want, do you? I can't give you a cuddle yet. You've got to wait. I'm sorry. Make some biscuits for a bit. Cheesy biscuits. Mm. 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 She's making biscuits. She's making biscuits. Oh. Right, I need to count. Make sure we've got the right amount. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm back on count. Woo! So that's number 1. I'll do 4 more rounds. I'm going to cough, I'm going to cough, I'm going to cough. 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have to wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 21, 22. Oh. 23. 28, 29, and 30. Ooh.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins.
How do I get the call when I'm in a live?
I've been far away. I'm illuminated now. Make a move, start the waves. I've been dreaming.
Okay. I apologise. That was the doctors calling me. How dare the doctor call me when I'm live? How dare they? Oops. Hi, Miss Amy. Walking home from work, getting the fresh air. Oh, the fresh air. It was a little bit too fresh here this morning. The cold was burning my nostrils. It wasn't too much fun. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, it's so hot. Soon cool down again though. Wasn't too bad. Right, I'm on round 3 of 5. And when I've done the 5th round, I will show you what the head looks like. What? Oh, could you hear the ringtone? Could you hear the ringtone? I've got a feeling that maybe Mel is a little bit behind, maybe. She's lagging. But she wouldn't actually be surprised because of where she is. Her Wi-Fi is not great. It's a little bit spotty. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't even know if... I'm guessing that this isn't even a monetized live because it didn't ask me for monetization settings. No. Nobody said about adverts. It's not monetized anyway. Which is all on me, innit? That's my own stupidity for not looking to do the monetization. So is what it is what it is. If I monetize it later and they deem that as too long, you know, the song being too long, then oh well. Oh well. But I apologise to you guys then. I'm sorry that you heard the ringtone. Your hands are busy? Yeah, but I thought you would be lagging while you're down at the other house. I thought the Wi-Fi was poop. I thought the Wi-Fi was poop. Okay, so I am now on round 5 of 5. So there's only 4 more rounds to do for today, and then I will call it quits for today. She definitely doesn't look like she's supposed to at the moment. So hopefully she will next week. You got a good connection today? Can't be bad. Did you see the... Did you see the reel I sent you of the back? Of the back? Did you see it, Miss Mel? Did you? I am going to put the beads on just the fins. Not the tail, but the fins only. I'm going to bead her fins. I think if I put them on her tail as well, it might be a little bit too much. I mean, I could put them in her hair, but nah. I want her scales, her fin to glisten. I want her fin to glisten. And I won't overload it with beads, but I'll put, I don't know, maybe a dozen on each fin, maybe. You saw everything. Oh my gosh, I was expecting wings to pop out at any moment. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Okay, come on, where are you? I lost my stitch for a moment, I'm sorry. Okay, we're nearing the end of the round 5. I've got to put more stuffing in, but I'm a little bit worried about putting stuffing in because I am going to lose my marker. Almost guaranteed lose my marker. So I don't want to stuff it yet. Okay, so end of round 5. So here's what we have so far. So far. So this will be her hair at some point. And then her eyes will be almost on that line, like one under on the line. She's going to be quite a big woman. She's going to be quite hefty, you know. She's going to be quite hefty. So what we got next? Place your safety eyes. It's telling me I've got to place my safety eyes. I haven't even gone to get my safety eyes yet. This is going to look weird. This is going to look weird. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me while I go grab my safety eyes. There goes my jar. Because I wasn't expecting to actually use my safety eyes. Hence why I didn't get them out. But she's a heck of a lot bigger than I expected. So I think safety eyes are going to just have to be a thing. They have to be a thing. So you can guard my... well, whatever she is. I'll be straight back. As quick as I can to get my eyes. They're the only eyes I've got. Is that it? Okay. My dead basic eyes. Right, as basic as you can get. They're the eyes I've got. Because I wasn't expecting to use any. And I haven't started making safety eyes yet. I'm aiming to do that in the new year. So for now, I've just got the basics. And if it looks bad, it looks bad. There ain't much I can do. So... they're too tiny. They look about right. Let's go with them. Two little black eyes. Two little beady black eyes. And now I've got to find the right back for them. Back for them. Oh my gosh. Khadijah, your language skills are atrocious. Is this going to fit? Is that too small? I think they might be too small. They're too small, so I need one up from that one. look about the same size. So they're useless. How are these? Let's have a look at these. This is a whole, like, skill all on its own, finding the right size back for your safety eyes. I think I have the right size backs. I think. Okay. It's a loud bike. Loud. Okay. So it says, put your safety eyes between rounds 23 and 24 with 4 visible stitches between them. Okay, so I've just done 25. That's 25, that's 24, that's 23. So about there, I think. Okay, is this that's the back of her head, so I don't want to do it on the back of her head. Hey, you got eyes in the back of your head. 25, 24, 23. This better be in the right place, otherwise it's just tough. It's already bad enough that they're completely the wrong type of eyes for her. They're going to look really, really stupid anyway. But, Ooh, take care, Miss Shaban. No, I don't, because with the safety eyes, you don't have to, because they stay. You can't prise them open, prise them off. And with any glue or melting, you end up with an extra hardness on them. At least with the safety eyes, once they're on, they don't come off if you get the sizing right. If you get the sizing right. I still don't think I've got the size right on these. I'm going to go one down. But I do know Amigurumi Ninja, she does. I don't know if Darlene were here, she'd be able to say what she does, but Darlene might, maybe. But I think she's in a call with Auntie at the moment, I think. If this were going to a child, I wouldn't use safety eyes at all. Not melting, not gluing, not anything. I just wouldn't. I would make the eyes. I say make the eyes. I will be making eyes in the new year. That's my new venture. Making eyeballs. But no, personally I don't and wouldn't. But we've all got our own little niche, right? We all do what we do. There we go, that one's on. You find your own way of doing things. Oh, these eyes look so stupid. Like, I have no idea what I've created here. There's Mel saying, oh, that's the shoulders. So that's all I can see right now. But this is what she looks like. This is her head so far. What is going on? What is going on? Really? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 What the heck? What the heck? Oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you were meant for me. Okay, I have no idea what the heck I'm creating. I make chickens from my market, so I've never used them because of the fear that they might fall off, and they usually get them for the kids. Flip it upside down. You're telling me that's not her hair? It better be her hair, because that's how I've created it. The gourd. It's a gourd. It's a gourd. With this what it's okay. Okay. Why have I got a stitch marker on the front loop of round 14 if I'm not going back to round 14? Why have I still got the stitch marker in there? Tell me why I've marked the front loop only of round 14 if I'm not going back to round 14. Tell me! I'm going to take my stitch marker out because I'm literally losing it. It's so far in now. And I love this stitch marker. It's so cute. Oh, come on out, my little spaceman. Okay. Yeah, but that means that the colour that I wanted, the tail is all wrong now. She's got a very big butt. For a fish, she got a big butt. Big butt. She got a big butt. If that's the way we're going, her butt is big. But it's not, like, going by their colouring. It's that way round. Or maybe not. They've got two called light blue. Yeah. Well, now her tail is going to be multi-blues. Okay, I'm just going to have to live with it. I've made a gourd. Okay, so I've got 26, 27, 28, 29. 4 more rounds to do. And then I am done for today. But the eyes are in. I'm sorry. I will give you little wings, okay? I'll give you little... Okay? Okay. Trust me. Trust me. So round 26 then is 3 single crochets and a decrease. 3 single crochets and a decrease. Let me just get this going and then I can look at chat again. 3 single crochets and a decrease. So now I've got my stitch marker back. Now I can use it again. Yeah. Close, darn it. Thank you. 3. 3. No. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was looking at the wrong bit of the pattern again then. So let me do a decrease and then I can have a look up. Well, it wasn't on the outside, it was on the inside, but there's still like no reason for it. Like, no reason. Unless that is where they want you to put the arms. Maybe. Maybe. Don't give her a complex. No, she's going to be good. She's going to be good. We're going to make her look good. Might not be today, but at the latest next week, she'll be good. She'll just have different colour hair to what is expected. What are you snuffling at now? Oh, catnip. Oh, good. Snuffler? Yes? Oh. Now I don't know if I'm on an increase or a 3. Oh my gosh. Talk to the cat and I lose count. You see, this is not good. I should not be crocheting while I'm in the live. It's really not good. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2. 2. 3. Increase. Okay. Oops. One, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2. 3. And I've definitely not counted right with this because I'm not ending on an increase. So how many am I supposed to have? 20. I'm supposed to be decreasing, not increasing. Oh my gosh, I've done half of her last round decrease and half increase. Oh my gosh. I have so many issues. I have way too many issues. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease, not increase, decrease. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have so many issues. One, 2, 3, decrease. 1, an idiot. 2, 3, decrease. 1, Sorry for poking you in the eyes. 2, sorry. 3, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. One, 2, 3, and a decrease. I'm getting cramp again. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. That's better, ending on a decrease, so I know I've done that right. Well, flipping heck. Okay, finish stuffing firmly, but do not overstuff. How do you stuff firmly without overstuffing? Isn't that the whole point of stuffing firmly, that you are overstuffing? A little bit baffled. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So stuffy, stuffy stuff. Stuff, 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 stuff. Stuff. I'm filling my gourd. Oh my gosh. Do you end? Firmly stuff, but do not overstuff. Then how do you want me to firmly stuff? I don't understand. That works quite nicely. That's good. Okay. I'm going to put the main light on because it's gotten really dark really quick. So put the main light on for the last couple of rounds. It'll get brighter. It starts off quite dark and it gets brighter. Okay. So the gourd so far. Randomness. Okay, so next is 2 single crochets and a decrease. Now, am I on that stitch or am I on that stitch? That one. That one or that one? That one. So 1 single crochet and then the marker goes back in so I know where I am. Double check in. 2 decrease. Good. Okay. 2 decrease. This is where it's going to start getting fiddly again. 2 and a decrease. 1, 2, and a decrease. One, two, and I'm getting cramp again, and a decrease. One, two, and a decrease. One, two, and ending on the decrease. Okay, 2 rounds left, and both need to be single crochet and a decrease. Single crochet and a decrease. This is, for me, this is the worst part of amigurumi, where you've got the very last bit of decreasing, because it is so fiddly and my fingers are way too fat for it. Way too fat. I really struggle. So this is the bit of amigurumi that I hate. While carrying yarn, caking yarn. Oh, she's making cake. She's making cake. Fibrous cake. Nearly finished. Nearly finished. Decrease. Crampy cramp, 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 cramp. Ow. Oh. Decrease to finish the round. And now the last round. One final round to close off her noggin. But first, I want a little bit of stuffing. A little bit of stuffing for her noggin. A little bit of stuffing for her noggin. Might be a bit too much, maybe, or not. So do firmly, but do not overstuff. Is that firm? Maybe. I mean, her body is pretty squishy. Going to go with it. Okay, so let's get this last round done. I will say that she is stuffed well. Come on then. Come on then. Your tootsies are cold. One single crochet. Hello. Won't be long. Oh my gosh, it's so fiddly. One. Flipping heck. Two. Is that supposed to be a decrease? Oh my gosh. I bet that was supposed to be a decrease. Keep going, Khadijah. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Nobody does. A single crochet. Decrease. And all the stuffing's coming out. Stay in. Oh my gosh. Her stuffing won't say stuffed. Get in. One. Decrease. Finish off and leave a 12-inch tail sew closed and weave in the ends. What ends? I don't have any ends. I have no end. I am the beginning. The beginning does not have an end, for it is the beginning. Anybody likes doing this bit, oh my gosh, hats off to you. Hats off to you. Okay, I'm going to take my hook out. Get my needle. And I wouldn't say I'm overly happy with how much stuffing isn't in her body, but it is what it is. Right, let's just wrap that so we don't get it all yarn baffed. And then finish sewing her noggin so her brains don't fall out, because that wouldn't be fun at all. We're all closed. So that is all I'm going to do for her today. I still don't like her stumpy little arm. I think it's way too stumpy. But, yeah, you say that. So here's my toadstool. So this is so far. I don't know, apart from doing a little flick, there's nothing more I can do with the eyes because I don't have any special eyes right now. But we have head, we have body, and we have stumpy, stumpy little arm. It's so stumpy. So all I've got to do now, and I'm not doing it now, but next week will be her other arm, her hair, which should be fairly quick, her bust, which is really quick, the tail fin. I don't really understand the tail fin, because if this is the tail, it needs to be a lot longer. It needs to be kind of more like that. So it needs a lot of manipulating. But then the fin will go down here. I still don't think she's stuffed enough. I really don't. But I'm going to go with that's her for this week. And we will try and make her a little bit more lifelike. Well, maybe not quite lifelike, but we'll try and make her look more like a mermaid next week. But this is us signing off. Dread to think what the live replay is going to look like. This is her so far. So next week we'll sort her out. Maybe do something with her arms, because I don't like her arms. But for now, we'll see what happens. Here we go. Take care. And thank you for joining me. Or should I say, sorry, thank you for joining us. All three of us. See you later.